Namaskar. Welcome to Paidal's 180 kilometers journey from Kathmandu to TILICHO Lake, for which private transport users will travel from Kathmandu, Muglin, Dumbre, Besisahar, Jagat, Chame, Bhratang, Pisang, Humde, Manang all the way to Khangsar. Meanwhile, public transport users will be traveling same route using microbus starting 5:30 am till 4:30 pm from Kathmandu to Besisahar with a fare of 720 rupee per person. The contacts and prices of jeep services from Besisahar to Khangsar is presented in the upcoming section. Trekkers can start hike from Khangsar, SHREEKHARKA, Landslide area, TILICHO Base Camp, Baiskomti to TILICHO Lake, or trek like us from Chame, TILICHO, Bhratang, Bhikurpokhari, Pisang, Humde, Brakha, Manang, Khangsar, TILICHO Base Camp to TILICHO Lake.
Namaskar, good morning and a hearty greetings to everyone out there. Today, 21st of October, on my quest to travel all over the beautiful places in Nepal. Today my destination is going to be TILICHO Lake, which is one of the highest glacial lake in the world. And in my journey, I'm going to be accompanied by none other than Miss Catherine Masaya, all the way from Philippines. She's currently residing at Abu Dhabi and she's very excited for this journey. Miss Masaya, can you say something about this trip and how excited you are?
I'm very much excited. I've been dreaming to be here in Nepal for the past 10 years and finally I'm here. So I hope everything will be fine. I'll survive the trek. And thank you Rahul for being my guide and for accommodating me here in Nepal.
So we already had our tickets with us and this is going to be our ride. So we're going to be traveling Kathmandu to Besisahar and eventually we're going to be proceeding towards Chame with a jeep. Let's see how our journey will progress. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning. We have pulled over at Nobise for our morning breakfast. The place they have pulled over, there's not much of an option in here, so just we're having a tea, some cookies, eggs. That's all. The weather is kind of foggy right now. Somehow quite good. The highways is clear. There's no obstruction. Let's see how our journey proceeds, and with this pace I hope we will get to our destination fast. So right now we're somewhere ahead of Malayku and we're stuck in a traffic jam, but as you can see behind of me we have a mighty river. It looks so beautiful. It's 10 o'clock right now. Our vehicle has pulled over for a lunch break. We're at Chumling Park, but the thing is we don't have an appetite right now. So we're going to be heading Besisahar for our lunch. And this is the place where they have stopped. The highway is busy. As always, the landscape is good despite being foggy. It's beautiful. Right now it's 1 o'clock and finally we have arrived at Besisahar and we had 2 breaks and a highway traffic in the middle. So from here our today's final destination will be Chame, which would take us 5 hours. So this is our transport. We have already spoken to the vehicle owner, so he's gonna drop us. Our seat will be back and we'll be having some very good moment. And as we have spoken to the driver, he's gonna stop us at every waterfall. So we're going to be experiencing all the scenic beauty in the way. So let's see how the journey goes ahead, okay?
Besisahar, at an altitude of 760 meters, is a municipality and district headquarters of Manang District. It's a starting point for many travel destinations such as Annapurna Circuit Trek, TILICHO Lake, Lamjung Palace, and many more.
It's too much rush in here. There are too much of people coming in here. I hope we will not get into trouble for accommodation and so on things. We're gonna check how the things will go on. So just keep with us for full information, alright?
I personally wouldn't suggest any one of you to travel as we did, as it's way too unsafe and risky.
Nepali citizen like me, we don't need any money to enter in ACAP, but foreigners like her, and if you are willing to come in here, you got to get some ACAP permit, which would cost you 3,000. If you have not made your permit in Kathmandu, you can make it in this place. But if you're gonna make it in Kathmandu, it's gonna be very easy. So the driver pulled over as there's a checkpost and we're not supposed to be on the back of the jeep. But in such a process, we got to witness our first suspension bridge in this track, which looks so beautiful. And Katrin is having the time of our life. So basically when we are on for our TILICHO route trek, that's not the only attraction. The first attraction you're gonna see is Amkhola waterfall. Look like that. It's so beautiful. Let's see it from nearer. So beautiful. We're in such a good elevation and in front of us is a very good scenery. We have a traffic jam in the middle of nowhere. So we were on our way to Chame, somewhere above Jagat. Our vehicle broke down, so we don't know how long it will take for it to get fixed.
The driver temporarily fixed the jeep somehow, but we had to skip the boom waterfall in order to get the jeep moving to the mechanic shop.
Luckily there's a mechanic shop. They are going to fix the vehicle. Meantime, me and my colleagues are gonna go 5 minutes upwards, so they are saying there's an octopus waterfall. It's going to be very amazing. So let's see how the waterfall is. Let's go. But our car was broken, but not our spirit. As you can see, this is octopus waterfall behind me. So good.
Our ride was fixed somehow, but we already had fallen behind our schedule. Still, we had to move on. The experience was quite thrilling and irritating at times, as our vehicle broke down again.
The time is 8 o'clock. We are stranded in the middle of nowhere. Again, our vehicle broke down. Luckily, we got this vehicle, so we have two other travelers with us. So luckily, we found. So finally, luckily we found this vehicle. So we shifted and we are heading towards Chame. Really.
Hello, we're having fun.
Finally, we have arrived at Chame. Exactly on 9:23. And this is the hotel that we are going to stay in because I called them prior to book a room. It's so cold here, so we're gonna go in and get warmed up. Let's see. So this is how our day one of the little trek ends. Here at Chame, it's pretty cold. I'm here at Potala guest house. So all the details, the prices, the services is going to be displayed over here. So that's it for day one. Tomorrow we'll be heading towards Humde via SWARGADWARI Pisang. Let's see how it goes.
With the rising sun, day 2 began with our hike from Chame. The beautiful view of the mountains and refreshing sound of Marsangdi River really got us pumped for the journey ahead.
So somewhere around 40 minutes from Chame, you will arrive at a place called TILICHO. This is the first tea house ahead of the Chame. Another would be like an hour and a half away. So here we're going to be having some breakfast and enjoying the view. As we come across this section, you can see there's a board over there saying trekking trail to Tilicho. The way splits, but we're going to take the way from the left as the locals are saying there might be a landslide down there. So to avoid such things, we'll take this road, but it might be a little dusty, but that's not a big issue. Right now it's 11:13 and we have arrived at this place called Bhratang, where we can see a large, huge apple farm. These are all the apples on our left, on our right, to the infinity. It goes all the way. Surrounded by such a beautiful landscape, so beautiful. I cannot tell you how good it is. We have to be here to experience it. This is Bhratang, which is 2,850 meters in elevation. As we have big apple farming here, they sell these apples as well. Let's check how much they do they charge for it. And we're going to be resting for some good 10 to 15 minutes over here so that we can move ahead. So this is Bhratang.
Bhratang offers a nice cafe with hot drinks, fresh juices, bakery items, which might not be suitable for budget travelers, whereas the fresh apple cost just Rs 160 per kg, which were really delicious.
Welcome to SWARGADWARI. As you can see the landscape behind me. We're moving forward, and on our way to Besisahar, we come across this kind of amazing landscape, which is really jaw-droppingly awesome. Catherine, what's up? So there's a motorway down there. We have taken the trekking trail, so we'll move forward from this. So while ascending after the bridge, we'll come to the section where you have a resting spots We have an abandoned house and the way goes up again, but I don't see any sources of water where you can refill, so make sure to refill your water or buy water at Apple Farm. So we're gonna rest here for some time and again move forward. Now it's getting a little colder. Cold winds. We came all the way from here. This was our trekking trail and this was our motor path. Again, from here we have options. Either we can go from a motorway or from the short way, which will take us to Dhikur Pokhari, and we're gonna take this one. They say it might take us like half an hour in a fast pace. So unfortunately we have a situation over here. Please.
I'm sorry guys, I thought I can make it, but we're skipping some of the like locations and we're going to
Khangsar straight.
Khangsar straight.
Because
Like
underestimation of the
I
trail.
underestimate myself. So
But
yeah, that's the luck.
But we are going to our destination.
Yeah.
So we'll save some time for this time, and we might be looking at all those locations that we missed while we were coming back, right?
Yeah, it's very, which is fine because I know myself that I cannot make it this today. Yeah, it is better to skip this one than to skip my life.
Right now we are here at a place called SABJE, and this is the apple farm. Hey man, it's crazy. So finally here we are at Khangsar. It looks like this. It's good. As before, we have spoken to the driver. As this is a peak season, he is going to arrange a room for us. So with this, day 2 of our TILICHO trek has been halted here at Khangsar, and though we decided to stay at home day in the morning, but due to some circumstances we could not do so. But nonetheless, health is the priority. So this is how the day ends. I stayed here at Khangsar home, so all the details of the prices and all the services will be displayed. So this is how our day 2 ends. Good night. So this is day 3 of our TILICHO trek, and unfortunately my friend with some unfavorable circumstances couldn't make it to TILICHO Lake. So we are back here again at Besisahar. So she's going to visit one of our friends in Chitwan. She's going to go over there, and me, I'm going back again to continue the trek. Let's see how the trek will go on. We're gonna miss her. I hope.
Thank you for being with me. Thank you for the concern, for the safety. Thank you for all this experience.
Okay, I'll make sure. I'll try my best to meet her back in Kathmandu, but not sure. Let's see how it goes.
As the situation didn't work in our favor, she is hopeful to come back stronger. Coming this far in a very new country to do things never done before is already an accomplishment for her and something to be very proud of. This is what courage is all about.